Hey everyone, welcome back, or welcome if you're new. I am Tara and this is Life Over Debt, and today we are going to set up my planner for the month of March. And don't mind me, I'm just looking because I had some questions that somebody wanted answered and just kind of tell you random stupid facts about me. But before we get going, the quote from yesterday was, "Mr. Bellyflopoulos, the crocodiles are fake." That was in Blended when he was in the little lake and he fell over and all of the crocodiles. Yes, anyways, that's Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore. If you've never heard of it, let's see what we got going. Whoa, I'm throwing them out. Okay. Ooh, this looks like a long one. Okay. 2003, you guys. We're going to sit in giant teacups and spin round and round in circles until we puke. Okay, hint on that one. The main actress is no longer with us, and the younger actress is still an actress. And her sister is one too. Okay, so we're going to get going. I have my March stickers from Casey Lee Design. So we have these pretty flowers, and if I hadn't got on here to try to talk, I would have been able to tell you what kind of poppies. It's like, I can't tell you. I got all my stickers. I got all of them. We're going to get going. And this month we are using this green. It doesn't look really pretty on, but it matches. It matches. So we are doing March. I'll write that in here. Not doing this or anything at the time being, but oh, I forgot I had the end off of that one, and I got marker all over me. But anyways, let's get going. Ooh, that transferred. Ooh, that might not be good. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take these pages out and set this off to the side just so I can put my stickers on. So we got the monthly sticker here, and let's get going. Let me do some questions. My girl Misha 7427 asked a couple questions last video, not the last video I did like this, and I figured I would, let's see here. We're gonna have to, whoa, no. She asked me what my favorite color was. My favorite color is blue. I love blue, always have. And then we're going to actually have to cut this a little bit, but it's fine. Actually, it's actually quite okay, I think. Okay, so let's do the other side. My dream vacation destination. Anywhere that will have, if you see my hair, I'm so sorry. Anywhere that would have white sand and crystal blue water. That's where I want to go. And so that's, when our 20-year anniversary comes up. Oh shoot, that's not gonna work. Yeah, I gotta fix this because it's covering the hole. And it's covering the hole on that one too. Oh, booger. Anyways, this is what you get when you get a weird planner and nobody makes stickers. It's not a weird planner. I love this planner, but it's not like an Erin Condren or a Happy Planner or anything like that. And let's see, what else do we got? See if I can do this and talk at the same time. Do I follow any sports? Not necessarily anymore. I used to a lot. I followed football. I was a big, of course, I'm from Indiana, so Indianapolis Colts fan. They used to train here in our town, so we got to see them every, oh, I cut the paper. Oops. Every season, training season. And yeah, so, but, I was a big Peyton Manning fan / Marvin Harrison / Dallas Clark / Jeff Saturday. And once they all retired, it kind of got no fun. It wasn't really as much fun for me. I actually got to meet all of them when they was here, But we went on vacation once to Chattanooga and met Jeff Saturday and his wife there and spoke to them. So that was fun. Let me get that in here. And then I used to be a huge NASCAR fan. Huge. And the funny thing is that I didn't start watching NASCAR until the year after Dale Earnhardt's crash. And this might be a problem. But anyways, so I never knew nothing about, I heard about Dale Earnhardt and all the stuff. But the first year I watched the Daytona 500 was, I actually remember the date because it was my mom's birthday. It was February 17th of 2002. And I watched it and I just fell in love. And, like I said, I never watched like Dale Earnhardt or anything, but I became a very big Dale Jr. fan at that point. Still crossing that, but whatever. Okay, anyways, so yeah, but other than that, sports to me anymore, I think they're just way too many. I don't know, like NASCAR, they have to have different, I don't even know what they're called anymore, where they stop, they run so many laps and then they stop and then they run again. That's just no fun for me. Anyways, so not so much anymore. I did love watching this, like the Super Bowl and following like football this year because it was really fun. But how did you and your husband meet? I did talk about this one time before, but my husband and I met when I was actually working at a bar. I was a bartender. And he had been coming in there. Mind you, he did not live here at the time. He's from here, but he didn't live here. He lived in Nashville, Tennessee. But he had custody of his two kids, our oldest boy and our youngest girl. And their mom had moved back up here, moved home. So he brought them here every other weekend and would like stay with his mom or whatever. And he decided to come into my bar and... God, he came in for months, but I was going through a really bad breakup with my ex-husband and, just kind of figuring out how to manage life after being, married and having kids and then, moved out and all that stuff. So I had no interest in him. I had no interest in anybody. Plus... I was only 29 when we met, and was I 29? I think I was 28, and then I turned 29. I don't know. I just treated him like any other customer in the bar. But he really wanted to date me, but being a 28/29-year-old, he was already in his 40s. So I was like, he's an old man. Plus he's bald. But that's funny. I thought he was a dork. Honestly, to tell you the God's honest truth, I thought he was a dork. I'm just making sure I put my D's on right. Third. Okay. Anyways. But it wasn't until later. He had given my mom his cell phone number. So because, texting was back in then, you only had so many texts a month and so many minutes to talk on the phone. But I worked a day job at a mall, at a kiosk, selling air purifiers, you guys. I don't recommend it. Don't recommend it. So boring. Nobody wants to buy air purifiers, especially it was Christmas time. So my grandma I would text and call my grandma all the time because I was so bored. And then I would text and call my mom all the time. And they just finally got sick of me. So I called my mom. I was like, okay, give me that guy's number. I'll just text him. And you guys, that was kind of it. We texted back and forth. And he came up, to visit for, Christmas. And he actually had a really bad wreck when he got here on Christmas Eve. Somebody ran a stop sign and totaled his car. So I didn't get to see him then, but we still talked. No big deal. And talked more and more. Then we started, you know, he would come up and we would talk and, you know, just kind of hit it off. And then, you know, he lived 6 hours away from me. So we got to know each other very well on our phone conversations. So I think that's, you know, a good way to do it. You know, you kind of bare all your soul. And then he had the opportunity, they were doing some kind of like layoffs at his work, and he had been working at forever. So he had the opportunity of taking this and getting like a severance and everything. So he moved up here, and we were dating 5 months. And we moved in together with all 4 kids. So yeah, in my 2-bedroom apartment. And then his mom was selling her house, which is the house we live in. And we just decided to take the plunge, and we've been together ever since, you guys, just so you know. Yeah, that's how we met. But, you know, I tell him all the time, you better be lucky I got bored. He grew on me. He grew on me. And then I realized I actually needed somebody who was older than me, who could like keep up with me. Because obviously people my age weren't doing it very well. So yeah, that's how we met, and we've been together ever since. So that was 17 years ago, guys. We started dating in January. Oh my God. So after we had talked for a couple weeks and everything, he called me, and I was on my way to work one Friday night. He asked me to go study with him. I was like, what are we, back in the 50s? Excuse me. But yeah, that was funny. So I kind of make fun of him. You guys, we're such a good team. We just have fun together. We, you know, of course everybody fights, but we rarely fight. We just have so much fun. We have a good time. We both like to make each other laugh, so that's important. And he's really good at that, and so am I. So, all right. Did I get everything done I needed for that one? I think I did. I think I did. All right, I don't know if this marker is going to show up on here. But yeah, okay. So now, and then she asked me, how do I cope with my anxiety and my depression? So that one's kind of a, you know, a heavy question. What am I looking for? That's a heavy question, because everybody, you know, deals and copes differently, you know. So how I am medicated. I did go for many, many years without being on any kind of medication, because I didn't realize I had it. I just thought it was life. And then, you know, after being on the medication and everything and kind of seeing everything, I realized that I had anxiety as a child. So yeah, that was always fun. But over the years, you just kind of learn coping skills, and you kind of learn what you can and cannot handle at a certain point of life. Like for me, there's times where I just want to be alone. I don't want to go do anything. Like today, I did film my savings challenge video today. My husband went off with his friends to do something, and I stay at home. I don't want to be out. I don't want to be about. It's my like self-healing, I guess. But also I get overwhelmed a lot. Being on YouTube and having to talk to people, it has helped me so much break out of my shell a lot. But I still get overwhelmed with like anxiety and all that stuff. Not so much depression anymore. I still have bouts, but like I always, you know, because I always want to make sure I respond to everybody and just have conversations with people and everything. And sometimes when I wake up and I see I have like 20 notifications, don't get me wrong, I love it. I absolutely love it, but I feel overwhelmed sometimes, so I'll just kind of wait it out a little bit, and then I'll go in and I'll talk to everybody. Yeah. Okay, so it's time to fill in our bills. Okay, for the first month, we have our YouTube Premium, which goes right here. 2nd of the month. I have my credit card. Anything else? I don't know. I just think you got to kind of figure it out on your own. I don't think it's anything that anybody can answer for you. So I've figured out my coping skills. Sometimes I just need to be alone, and my husband knows that. So a lot of times, like if I'll be doing a video, I'll say, oh, my husband's out on the ride. It's because I didn't want to go. I just wanted to have my alone time and not be around anybody. So, I have notes somewhere of when all this crap is due. And I don't know what I did with them. What did I do with them? I've got a hot mess over here, you guys. Okay, there it is. Thirsty Beavers. My Thirsty Beavers on the 9th. But yeah, I know that wasn't very helpful, but yeah, that's kind of what I do. T-Mobile's on the 10th. And then as soon as I get these stickers done, I'll flip the page and I'll go to the stupid stuff. T-Mobile's the 10th. Electric is the 11th. But if you guys have any questions you want me to answer, please let them be down below. I write them down and I will keep them and answer them the next time I do a video like this. It's quite fun. I like to get to know people. So, a sewer. Our gas bill is due on the, oh crap, when is my gas bill due? When was it due last month? The 20th, okay. The 20th. And on Hulu, what's Hulu? Hulu is on the 22nd. I can't believe we're going into March, you guys. I cannot believe it. And then, last one is internet, and that's the 24th. Over on this side, make sure you guys can still see. I'm so sorry. I'm not paying attention. Okay, internet is right here. All right, and then this is another way I get rid of some of my anxiety. I gotta get stuff out of the way, like fast. If not, it will distract me, and I will just kind of go every which way. All right, so I have my prescription I take on the 1st. That just reminds me I have to take that out of the fridge and get that to room temperature so that I can do that. Okay, I had another notepad here. Where are you at? Hair. I have a haircut. Hair's on the 6th. Time for hair. Did you guys do it when I liked it when I did that little short with my hair? If you do, let me know, and maybe we can do some more of that. Okay, on Saturday, on this day, I don't have any stickers for it, but I do have this little like star left over. This, I'm gonna put this little sticker here. We have a concert that day. I'm not gonna write on it, but, oh, I'll get my pen. Where's my pen? Oh, see, this is stuff that drives me crazy. We are seeing John Michael Montgomery in Little Nashville, Indiana. Okay, so that one's done. And do I have everything done? No, I don't. I have more stickers. Okay. And St. Patty's Day. March is, what is St. Patty's Day? Is it the 15th? Oh, I done forgot. It's the 17th. Jeez. I should have known that. St. Patty's Day, March 17th. And we got a little thing. And then spring starts. I'm looking at my calendar. I'm reaching over. Spring starts the 19th. Spring. Woo. The 19th. Let's put that there. Okay. Got that one out of the way. Okay. And I can get my notes out of the way. Okay. We're going to flip it over, you guys, and see what we got. Okay, stupid random facts about me. I'm a procrastinator. Yes, definitely. The way my mind works, I procrastinate like no other and wait till the very last minute to get something done. I seem to get it done better if I do that. And like my YouTube channel, I procrastinated on that thing for months starting it. And then when I did start it, I didn't post a video for a few weeks. So, yeah. Okay. So there's that. Now we're going to put our, why do I have this? I don't need this. I need this. Our stickers on. So, okay. So the first is on a Friday. Anyways, so yeah, I procrastinate on doing things just because for me, it just works. Where am I at? Works so much better. Friday. What else? I'm also a creature of habit for the most part. I don't like change. I'm not a big fan. Not a big fan of change. I don't like feeling like I'm not in control. I'm pretty sure that stems from my childhood. Yeah, one of them stories, I'm not going to do it. You know, just, it wasn't the greatest. It wasn't the worst, but it was not certain. How about that? Nothing was certain in my childhood. No one to blame. I just, you know. And what else do I have for you? I don't have a lot. I feel like I'm going through. I'm a picky eater. I have mentioned that before. I am a very picky eater. I always have been. I do not eat any kind of seafood. Anything that swims, absolutely not. I will not eat. I don't like the smell of it. I like raw vegetables, but I don't like them steamed. I can't stand the smell of it. If I don't like the smell of something, I have a very sensitive nose. And if I don't like the smell of something, my youngest memory is spinach. Oh, spinach in the can. You guys remember that? Like it had, I think I had like Popeye on the can. Oh, it made me sick to my stomach. And then I remember as a kid, my mom eating like broccoli and cheese. Nope. I love raw broccoli though. Don't get me wrong. And cauliflower, but I can't stand them steamed. Oh, they just smell so bad for me. But I have no problem ordering off a kid's menu. Doesn't bother me none. Plus it's cheaper. Plus I don't eat a lot at one sitting. For me to go to a buffet bar, it's a waste of money for me. Absolutely. Which I guess is a good thing. When I was a kid, I used to be able to eat all kinds of stuff, but not anymore. And I was skinny as a rail back then. And now I don't hardly eat anything. And I'm not skinny as a rail no more, guys. No. You know, having babies and all that. Even though my baby is 20. How old is it? God dang, the time is flying fast. 22 years old. Yeah. All that stuff still sticks with you. Your bones move, your hips move and widen, and thanks a lot, kids. But yeah, I gained 55 pounds each pregnancy with each one of my kids. 55 pounds. And one weighed 6'7", and the other one weighed 7'6". So they weren't big babies. But I gained, yeah, your girl blew up. With the first one, though, I did have preeclampsia. So most of mine was like just swelling regardless. On her, she actually got released from the hospital before I did. Because I had to stay for 4 days because of my blood pressure. And it got to like 180 over 110 with her. But yeah. Let's see what else. 29. Oh, get in there. 29. 30. My heat just kicked on. I'm sorry if you heard that. 30, 31. Okay, almost done. 31. I think that's all I do to these. Oh, I put stickers here. Let me find some stickers. And that's a sticker. Oh, we got, okay, that's a sticker. And we just have an extra. I have an extra here, so cool beans. Oh, I hate putting things away. Groceries, when you go to the grocery store, I don't mind bringing them in. I hate putting them away. Laundry. I don't mind doing laundry. I could do laundry and I can fold it because I fold it usually right after it comes out of the dryer, or hang it up right after it comes out of the dryer. Absolutely hate it. Absolutely hate putting it away. Dishes. I could do dishes. Doesn't bother me to do because we don't have a dishwasher. Cannot stand to put them away. I don't know what it is. I think it's because it messes with my mind too much, knowing that, because usually when those things happen, when you put them away, it's like an organization thing. So it always turns into more than just me putting in the, putting up the dishes and putting up all that stuff. No. Okay, so we need to write on here. I hate to use that marker because it's going to bleed through. So let me see if my green pen will work. We need on here, we need credit card. I don't know how well you'll be able to see that. Credit card. Oh crap. See how bad I am? I forgot how I do this. Oh, I think it's on this page. No, it's not. Crap-o. Zero out Amazon stamps. Okay. Let's see, what else do we got? Never broken a bone. Knock on some wood. Never ever. And I'm so surprised because if you ask anybody around me, I am a klutz. I have always been a klutz. That used to be my nickname in middle school, was klutz. Yeah, I'm so surprised. I have never done that. Okay, credit card. Matter of fact, I told you guys before that my spine surgeon, the one who did my neck surgery, wants to continue seeing me, even though this year will be 2 years after my surgery, because he knows I'm a klutz too, because I've told him stuff that had happened right before my surgery. I literally fell down, just walking stone in like a park, like a state park. I fell down them. And then the week later, I was painting in my bathroom and I literally fell and almost hit my head on my cabinet for my sink. So yeah, I've never broken a bone. Credit card. I can't do broken bones. That's another thing about me. I can do everything else. I can do like vomit and blood, and I could even do body parts hanging out. I don't want to like be too gory and graphic, but I can't do a broken bone. My husband, he broke his arm, and he broke his arm, and I remember being at the hospital, and they just had it like slinged up at the time because they hadn't seen a doctor yet. But I remember him moving it, and I get sick to my stomach knowing that there's a broken bone in there. I can't do it. Like my, and now he has 2 titanium plates because he broke both of these bones in his arm. He broke this one in half and this one in like 5 places. So he has a titanium plate here and here, and he'll be like, "Here, fill it. You can fill the screw." And no, I can't do bone. I can't do bones. It's probably why I've never broken a bone. I can't. And then when those people, like if you see like football players or soccer players and they go to kick and their foot goes that way, nope, nope. Tara is a no-go. She will be out. Out. And then, why do I keep forgetting what I'm writing? Credit card. 0 out. What else do we got? Well, since we're kind of talking about that kind of stuff, I did not have my first surgery until I was 44 years old. I'd had procedures, you know. I had an ablation done, and I've had LASIK done, and I had like my wisdom teeth pulled out, and they had to cut my gum, but never had they, like, I never had actual surgery where they went in and cut into your body. So I freaked out a little bit on that one. That was my hysterectomy. Gosh, I had a hysterectomy at 44. Yeah, so I did have partial hysterectomy though. I did not have they left my ovaries. So doctor didn't want to put me in a early menopause. And then I had my neck surgery where they took out, they put replace the discs in between C5 and 6 and then C6 and 7. At first they thought it was just going to be one, and they thought it was just going to be between C5 and C6, but it ended up being both. And the C just means cervical. So you have L, T, and C. So you have lumbar vertebrae, you have thoracic vertebrae, and you have cervical vertebrae. So it's all part of your spine, even though it's in your neck. Zero out, Amazon. I used to be a chiropractic assistant, and at the time I had, I was going through my surgery, I was working for my chiropractor, and that caused me not to have to go to PT after surgery. So that was fabulous. So cash. Okay, got those done. Those are done. And now to the fun part, to the decorating of these. So I'm just going to get this. Oh, let me go ahead and write this in. This is for letterbox, and this is any letterbox that I find that aren't from the bank. So letterbox. And okay, we will get this out of the way for the moment, for the time being. And we are going, and I'm sorry about my singing. I can't sing. Oh, that's another fact. I can't sing. I wish if I could have one talent, that's what I wish for. If I could be able to sing, that'd be awesome. If I can have one talent. I don't really have many talents, but that would be fun. Okay, we're going to do our weekly check-in. So these are just blank 7x9 disc-bound papers that I bought on Amazon. And let's start here. And I think I just hit that with my head, so apologies. We're just going to go right here. All right, what's next? Oh, so I graduated a very, very, very long time ago, but my senior year, I did get voted prettiest eyes in my senior class. If I can find my yearbook, I think it's out in the garage, I will take a picture. I did not know that I was getting voted that, because I actually, back then, they say you graduate, but you don't really graduate, but you can graduate midterm. So I graduated in January because I had enough credits, but I didn't actually graduate until May. I walked with my class. So yeah, I went in to take my friend, and because she got voted best hair. She actually did have the best hair though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then what else? I don't remember. I don't remember much of high school, to tell you the truth. Never had a speeding ticket. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've never had a speeding ticket or been ever pulled over by the cops. I'm just, it's not that I don't do it. It's just like, I'm very watchful. One of these days, I have a feeling I'm going to get caught. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll get caught one of these days. But as of yet, no. So we're going on this year, 31 years of me driving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 31 years of me driving, and I got a clean driving record. I've never caused an accident. I've been in accidents. Obviously, you guys know last August I got in one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, never caused an accident. I like to think of myself as a very good driver. My husband likes to think of me as having major road rage. That's something we do. We don't argue over it. We just kind of poke fun of each other. Because I think he has worse road rage than I do. And, oops, I need one more. And he says, I haven't, but see, the difference is between the two of us that my road rage stays inside the car. I will do, if I need to cuss, yell, scream, do whatever, my road rage stays inside the car. His does not. He will literally chase somebody just to flip them off. Yeah, So I'm like, well, see, my road rage is not going to cause me to get shot one day. It's not that I want that to happen, but it's kind of what we say. It's like, yeah. You guys usually don't get to see me do this part, but I figured I would with you, since we had some questions. And let's see. But my husband, and I get it, because people are absolutely freaking stupid on the road these days. And it's, you know, especially when we ride bikes, it's scary. Because you have to be very well aware of your surroundings, which I am. He is too, but he has me to tell him. We have like signals when I see something he might not see and all that. So yeah, there's that. And then more facts about me, I don't know. Okay. So week 1 is going to be 2/26, and I'm not going to keep this like this. 2/26 through March the 1, 2, 3, the 3rd. Okay, I gotta look at my calendar. Okay, 3, 4. Through 3 something. I'll fill this in here in a second. 3 something through 3 something, and 3 something through 3 something. Oops, I don't know why I put a 1 there. What else about me? Speaking of motorcycles, when Jim and I met, okay, the 3rd through the 11th, no, yeah, 4th through the 10th, 4th through the 10th, 11th through the 17th, 18th through the 24th, 3/25, oops, through, what's the last day? 3/25 through 3/31. Okay, so my ex-husband had a crotch rocket when we met, and of course, we were kids then. I was only 17 when I met my ex-husband, but we would ride crotch rockets, and I look back now and figure out how stupid I was riding one of them. Not to be like saying anything, but usually if you have like one of them crotch rockets, it's because you want to go fast. So yeah, and we did, and yeah, it was so stupid. But then I ended up getting pregnant a couple years later, and obviously could not ride. And then after you become a mom, something just happens, and well, for me, I'm sorry, I got that all tilted. I'm just writing out my categories that I wrote on the previous page. But anyways, so I didn't ride for a long time, and then my father-in-law got a Harley, and my ex-husband took me on a ride for that. That was fun, but we had a tragedy in the family. My ex-husband's brother, my brother-in-law, he did have a semi pull out in front of him on his motorcycle. And motorcycles are no, match for a semi. So he did not make it. So that kept me away for a long time, especially because I drove my then mother-in-law to the hospital, and we rode right past the wreck site and saw the bike. So that was not good. So I didn't get on a bike after that. My husband, Jim, when we first met, he had a brand new Harley, brand new, that he had just gotten. And, during our course of our conversations and everything, of us getting to know each other, I flat out told him I will never get on that bike. Ever, ever, ever. And he was just, trying to convince me to get on. I said, absolutely not. I will not ever get on that bike. And he actually sold it and lost money on it. I feel bad about it. But then, years later, after kids got older, and he really, really wanted a bike, and I said, that's fine. I'm never going to get on it. And he got it, and I got on it, and I've been, hooked on it ever since. I figured if, it don't matter. You could be walking across the street and something happened to you. So Absolutely love it. We did have an accident on one time. Nobody's fault. It just happened. So this is actually, let me get my little marker. Where's my marker? That was week 9, right? 9. Okay, so I'm gonna just keep my little cheat sheet here. 9, this is 10, 11, 12, 13, so I know. And now we're flipping this over and we're going into our sinking funds. So let me get that out. What else? What else? I told you most of the stuff I had on here, but, guilty pleasures. Guilty pleasures. As far as like, oh, excuse me, let me start on this side. I got like the hiccups or something. Guilty pleasures, as far as TV goes, I love watching shows like, I mean, I don't even think they make them anymore, like Hoarders. I absolutely love Hoarders. I watch it all the time because on our TV, we have a Samsung TV. And with Samsung, they have like this thing called Samsung TV Pass. And it's like, I don't know, they got hundreds of channels on there for free. So you just get on there and Hoarders has its own channel. So I watch it all the time. Love it. I don't know what it is about it that I love. I don't know. But I also love like My 600-Pound Life. Oh, love that show. I don't... It's what it is with, I guess, hot mess people trying to get their lives together. But I always tell my husband it's because of Hoarders that our house is never cluttered. It's because I can't stand it. Can't stand it. So yeah, we got that. And then it's actually on right now in the other room. So there's that. And guilty pleasures. I'm a sweet person. I absolutely love candy. Love candy. I was just talking to somebody about this the other day. You know who you are. I love candy, but my favorite candy are Jelly Bellies, jelly beans. And that's why I like that challenge from Reinventing Renee, the bird spots. What? Yeah. Birdie bots. Yeah. Anyways. So, but my favorite flavor is Juicy Pear. They're the green ones. They are amazing. Why aren't these lining up? That looks crooked. Why is it? Maybe it's not crooked. Maybe it's just me. I went to Sam's the other day and they had a 3-pound bag of them. I bought them. But I've been doing very, very, very good. There's probably still 2.9 pounds left. But yeah, I told this story once before, but if you guys are newer, you wouldn't know. I'm going to write in my categories really quick for my sinking funds. So, I used to work at a bank. I used to work in a mortgage servicing department. I worked everywhere, you guys. I've worked everywhere. Yeah. I worked in the mortgage servicing department for 3 years. And anyways, so we had, we called them cubbies. They were cubicles. And there were like a row of 6 here and then a row of 6 here. And then along the wall here was just a couple of like cubbies. So anyways, I sat in like the middle cubby and I would always have Jelly Bellies. They were the knockoffs from Sam's, but you know, but still, date night. And I always kept them in a bowl. And the lady who sat directly in front of me and the lady who sat directly beside me would always get into them. Always. But, you know, I didn't have no problem with it. But, I mean, after a while, it kind of got annoying because they would eat all of my dang jelly beans. So what I decided to do, and this is so mean, but it was so funny. That was back when the Bean Boozled jelly beans were huge. And then, you know, you did the game and all that stuff. So, yeah, I put those Bean Boozled ones mixed in with the regular Jelly Bellies. And everybody around me knew I was doing it, and they thought it was funny because they were like, man, they just freaking scamping out all your jelly beans all the time. So the lady beside me, she was the smarter of them too. She got a couple, shopping, camping, shopping. making sure I'm not messing anything up. She got a couple, and then she got the one that was grass. And I remember her saying, oh, this tastes like grass. And everybody around and all the cubbies around were dying laughing, dying. They just thought it was hilarious. Well, that kept her away from my jelly beans. She didn't eat them anymore. But the lady in front of me, God love her, bless her heart. She was older. She'd already been retired like once, and she came back to work because she was bored. She had more money than God. But she just kept on eating them and kept on eating them. And I'm like, oh my God, is she only getting the actual good ones? And then one day she came up to my, and behind me in my cubicle, I was like standing there and I was showing her something. She wanted me to show her how to do something. So I was showing her how to do something. And do you guys remember the black ones were either licorice or skunk spray? Yeah, she had eaten a skunk spray. She had eaten it. And she was talking. And those were pretty powerful because it was making me sick. But she was just eating them like they were nothing. Like they were nothing. And then she'd be like, Tara always has the best candy. We died. We died. She never did figure it out. Never did. And I see her every once in a while. Still out. She retired from the bank. But then she went back again. I swear she's like 70-some years old. Go for it, girl. But she never, yeah. And that, I always think of that. And I'm like, I can still smell that skunk spray on her breath. That was hilarious. But that's me. I'm, not, I didn't do anything to hurt them. Vehicles, get away. Oh, well, Charlie thinks he hears something, which is funny because he's going deaf. So he just barks. Haley. Almost done with this. Tattoo. And savings challenges. Okay, and then what else? What else can I tell you? There's that side done. Okay, now we're going to the other side. Okay, so we're going to my savings and debt tracker. Charlie! Sorry, guys. Savings and... Okay. Anyway, so what else we got? But yes, I love candy. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of the candy. I don't have any talents at all, except for one. I do have one talent. And it's it reminds me of like the Dave Letterman, the stupid human tricks. That's me. I do one thing, and the funny thing is that me and my mom started doing this crap when I was like a little kid, and just for fun, just for fun. I don't know why my mom taught me this, but I actually surpassed her a long time ago with speed. But I can say my ABCs backwards, and you're like, well, that's stupid. It is kind of stupid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is kind of stupid, except for the fact that I can say them backwards in less than 3 seconds. I have perfected my art of my stupid human trick, you guys. Yes. Nobody believes me when I do it. So I do it slow, and then I do it fast for them because they're like, there's no absolute way you are saying every single letter. And I am saying every single letter, but I can actually say my ABCs faster backwards than I can forwards. And it's always kind of been like a stupid dream of mine to actually get pulled over by a cop just for him to tell me to say my ABCs backwards so I can do this on them, and then I'd probably get arrested. Just because it's stupid. But I will do them for you guys. I will do them. I will do them the normal way, and then I will say them fast. And believe me, I'm not lying to you, because I wouldn't have even brought it up if it wasn't true. But I will start off here in a second. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me do this really quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're gonna give us an extra one. Right. Share. Okay, so to start off, it's ZYXWVUT SRQPONMLKJIHGFEDCBA. So there they are, normal way. You guys ready for this? Because it will blow your mind. No, not really. You'll be like, Tara, you're so freaking stupid. But anyways, ZYXWVU, TSRQPONMLKJIHGFEDCBA. There you go. You're welcome. Not really. We got some extra, so let's just put some washi tape right here. Make it look pretty. And another washi tape. Let's rip this one. So yeah. So I'm sorry for that, you guys. It is what it is. I think I'm gonna move that one sticker up. You guys are like, oh my God, you're so, whoops, that's, yeah, I will actually need that. We're moving this up. We're moving on up. Oh, the one thing that I could eat every day for the rest of my life, cereal. Ever since I was a kid, I've always loved cereal. I don't know why. It's probably because of the fact that my mom was a single mom, and you know, she was a bartender, so she worked nights. So that's usually what I ate a lot of the times because I was too lazy to fix myself something to eat. Whoops, that was upside down. But yeah, favorite, absolute favorite. It's not as nice to me as it used to be, but peanut butter Captain Crunch is my absolute favorite. But I don't know what it is over the years. I don't know if it's like my sensitivity or if they're so hard and they tear the roof of your mouth up. But I bear the pain because that is my favorite. Okay, there's that. Let me make my lines here really quick. I don't know. I can't think of anything else like stupid. like whatever about me. You guys can ask questions and then I'll let you know, because you know I let you in on my deep dark secrets, so I'll tell you pretty much anything. Here comes Lou. Hello. Can you hear her nose? That's what she does. She comes up to you and she goes. That's what she does. And get this going. But yeah, basically I'm kind of like a loner on most days, and I can do stupid things that have no interest in being done. But yeah, my mom, we used to do that all the time. And I remember being so slow at first, and then yeah. Okay, so let's put these guys in here. So we got our high yield savings. And our CD ladder. And our savings challenges. And our sinking funds. And our my 401k. Oh my gosh, these dogs. And his 401k. And then down here is our debt. We have our mortgage. That is at 4% interest. And then our personal loan. That is our highest interest, but 7.99%. Then I have my car, my Honda. That's at 2.9%. I love that percentage rate. My husband's Chevy, which is at 3.5%. And then our, why did I just do that? I haven't been doing that. Okay, and then our camper, which is at, what is our camper? I didn't write that down. Well, let me look. I think it's 6.5. I don't know why I didn't write it down last time. 6.5, and then our student loans, and those interest rates vary. There is not a payment due. yet, so we're just gonna do that. Okay, and I have all this leftover washi. I still trying to figure out, oh, I know what I did. I did not put it in my, I didn't put it at the bottom. Okay, so let me go ahead and put these guys in here like this, and then I'll complete off the washi, and then we'll be done. So tell me if you guys like videos like this, if you know, like get to know me type things. Okay, so we're just gonna do some pretty washi here. But yeah, I like doing them. It's just I have a hard time coming up with stuff. We're just gonna do this. Oh. My kids, so my kids both, neither one of them drive. They both have eye disease, but every once in a while, just to kind of have something to do. We don't live very far from, we have a busy road, but we don't live very far from like some fast food restaurants and sit down restaurants and like gas station and a grocery store. So we live like less than a mile. And so they decided today it's a nice day. I was like, well, I told them, I was like, why don't you guys walk down to Pizza Hut? And they're like, oh yeah. Like, usually I would take them, but it's good for them to get out and about. And then, you know, my son is legally blind, but his sister helps him out. Her eyes aren't the best either, but I like for them to have their independence. And then we have that Life 360 app. So I keep track of them just to make sure they're okay, because it would take me a minute to get to them. That's literally how close they are right now. So, okay, let's just finish up with these last couple here and be done with March, you guys. I am doing I'll do my closeout first week of March, my February closeout. I'll do that, and then we'll get this bad baby going. All right, well, this seems like the perfect washi strip to put on this one because it matches. It matches. All right, yay. Let's do a quick flip through here. So, all right. We got, okay, so we don't really do anything with this one. I might put some stickers on it. But we have our month set up. Yes, okay. So very, very pretty. I'm not a fan of green, but this is very pretty. So we have our weeks and more weeks. And then we have our check-in. And then we have our sinking funds and our savings, you guys. So that's it. Leave me questions and I'll do it, you know, do it next time. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.